Hello, my name is Ola, and I'm going to react to Scooby-Doo Curse of the Lake Monster by Nostalgia Critic. This was recommended to me by Tanner Majors. Thank you for the recommendation. Again, I did not know that there were prequels to the Scooby-Doo movies, and this is a sequel to a prequel of the live-action movies. I don't know, man. It's weird. It's crazy. Anyway, yeah, let's check it out. See if Doug likes it or not. If you want to like, comment, subscribe to my channel, you can. If you don't want to, that's fine too. I just do this for fun. Here we go.
This episode brought to you by Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate, the PlayStation 5 experience you've been waiting for. Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic guy, remember? So you don't have to. Do you even need an intro? It's just another Scooby-Doo movie. As I've mentioned several times now, it's damn impressive just how long this series has been going in one form or another. Whether it be animation, live action, film, TV, comics, games, this franchise will never die. So much so, I have to make it clear what incarnation I'm reviewing, as it's kinda like saying you're talking about Batman. There's kind of a variety to choose from.
Yep.
This is the 2010 sequel to the live-action prequel to the motion picture series sent straight to television on Cartoon Network. All cleared up? The film was directed by Brian Levant. Well, top of my head, I don't recognize that name, so it can't be that bad. Wow, this guy's like a bad movie ninja. He strikes without you even knowing. Well, maybe this'll be okay. He did direct one decent dog movie.
What the?
Which I'm realizing I haven't seen in decades. Alright, let's try to be fair with Scooby-Doo and the Curse of the Lake Monster. Even though I didn't get into the last one, it is kind of cool that the entire cast did return to reprise the same roles. That might wear off a bit, though, as when they're trying to hunt down their latest disguised villain, we get one of the signatures of bad movies. Not saying as you know, though that's a very good guess. It's cutting to 1 week earlier.
It's you?
Like it can be!
I guess you can cut this film a little slack, as not only was it meant for kids, but it was released over 10 years ago, when this cliche was just bad. Falling somewhere in between saying he's right behind me, isn't he, and someone typing without ever using a spacebar. Oh, by the way, Velma's mysteriously absent from the lineup. I wonder who the cloaked person's gonna be. Well, I'll have to wait an hour and a half before that mystery's solved, as we do cut to 1 week earlier, with Shaggy waiting for summer break to start and actually getting a few decent jokes. From having the clock go backwards, to the sign letters dropping at once, to everyone having confetti ready to throw as soon as the bell rings. As the credits roll, it's not a bad start. Not a bad start at all.
Scooby.
How dare Scooby's ass make me question things?
Guys.
It looks like this is all a fantasy in Shaggy's head. So why did he imagine a tight shot on Scooby's butt cheeks? As Velma makes it clear, they have to start their summer employment. Who says people don't write good exposition anymore?
It sure is lucky that Daphne's uncle is opening his new country club this summer.
Without these summer jobs, we'd never be able to pay back old man Fricker for the damage we did to his barn.
Okay, maybe as you know isn't that bad a cliche. But we're given a surprise that surprises no one.
There's always been an undeniable chemistry between you two, but when did the transformative reaction finally occur?
Daphne, we have a show coming up and we need to present possibilities. Possibilities!
They explained that this all started when they were at Old Man Fricker's house and Fred saved Daphne from those dangerous wires that were lowering her down.
Are you okay?
I am now.
I never noticed when you're not wearing your I just killed a Boy Scout ascot. You're kind of cute.
Whenever there's a shift in a relationship between two individuals within a group, it inevitably has repercussions on the group as a whole.
Okay, Velma, I'll stop doing my You Love Daphne jokes as soon as you stop playing verbal plinko for them.
Try stopping there, sweetie.
They come across an old, dark general store because what in Scooby-Doo isn't old and dark? And I'll admit, I chuckled at this character's introduction. What are you mid-20s teenagers doing here?
You're going to the country club?
Oh, that's true.
About the lake monster nearby, but that doesn't stop them from going to Daphne's uncle, who owns a nearby country club where they plan to work.
Uncle Thorny, this is the gang.
Hold up, what?
Uncle Thorny, this is the gang.
You heard it too. Did someone say spontaneous green screen and spontaneous romance?
Shaggy, are you alright?
Like I am now.
Dude, you'd have to be high to think she's into you. Oh. Even Scooby's not falling for that. Look at this reaction he gives when Shaggy says he and Velma might be an item.
I think I might have just had a Hayloft moment with Velma.
That look says it all. He's like, bitch, she's as straight as a silly straw. You'd have a better chance with Fred.
You and Daphne, is that something you recommend?
This is gonna end with an orgy. The mystery of that machine is how many people can bang it. This is another cute bit, as Fred and Daphne have different ideas of what their relationship is, as Velma thinks Fred is the football player type who'd want to play the field.
I never thought Fred would be the relationship type, but he totally is.
Just not the relationship type. I'm a football player. We like to play the field.
I think this franchise has come to grips with there will never be a likable version of Fred. Can't tell if this is clever joke or not.
Hey, Scoob. How was the first dog day of summer?
It's on par with a joke a Pixar writer came up with, crumpled up and threw out, but he still came up with it. Shaggy joins Velma on the beach where she comes across a moonstone.
You know, the Native Americans believe they held this mystical connection with the moon, thereby the name.
Others would say it's a ring pop, probably because it's a ring pop. Shaggy starts confessing his love to her, but she suddenly feels deathly ill. I think Shaggy hitting on anyone spawns that reaction. How do you think Vincent Price really died?
You better sit down.
I'm just gonna go back to the room and lie down for a little while.
Is it my wig? Is it two-channel awesome?
Later that night, a party is thrown, and today Scooby-Doo meets Nichelle Nichols.
Oh, how could I ever say no to my biggest contributor?
Any day I'm not next to Shatner is a win for me.
Didn't she just die? Like, what?
But the party is crashed by the lake monster, and I actually like the design of this thing. It's a simple idea, just a half-man, half-toad with sharp teeth, but that's weirdly enough. It's like Lon Chaney Jr. bitten by Michigan J. Frog. It kind of works.
You guys thinking what I'm thinking?
No.
Come on.
Everybody escapes, and our team naturally takes it upon themselves to solve this mystery.
Yeah, where's
They
Scooby?
go first to the only person to take a picture of the creature, who of course lives in a spooky lighthouse.
Just once, I wish we found a mystery that started in a cherry futon showroom. Futons offer far more support than traditional mattresses.
Today, Scooby-Doo meets Ikea.
Speaking of mysteries, you notice someone strangely
Yeah, where's
absent from a
Scooby?
lot of these scenes? Maybe the title character?
Hey, wait up. So, you
What
see
the
there's
ruck?
both Flora and Fauna out there, huh?
Yeah, I know he's probably an expensive effect, but he feels shoehorned in most of the time. In fact, the chemistry between him and Shaggy seems replaced with the chemistry between Velma and Shaggy. A more appropriate title would be Raging Summer Hormones That Need to Pork in the Lake Monster, who may get porked.
Oh, Velma. What is that sweet fragrance you're wearing?
It's called O de Nitaro, and it's clearly not working. Looks like we have a song sequence coming up. So who's going to be the band this time? Green Day or a retro callback to some 70s group?
By the light of the silvery moon.
Well, that's more retro than I was expecting. Okay, little odd, but I guess I give credit going with something different and not just another generic rock band sound. There's the pandering I've grown to love.
If you're shining in June, your silvery beams will bring love's dreams.
I gotta say, for a series about teens solving mysteries with a talking dog is a little weird.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I love Fred's little laugh at his own joke when Daphne asks if Shaggy could fall in love with Velma.
You don't think Shaggy can have a crush on Velma, do you?
Not unless she turned into a steaming bowl of chili cheese fries.
Like, yeah, I Fred the hell out of that joke. Go, Fred. They come across the lake monster and discover it's nothing more than Old Man We Haven't Met Yet.
I was just using the legend to make a quick buck.
It looks like this is the lighthouse attendant. However, he wasn't the one at the party terrorizing everybody.
If this thing's really back, you best leave now while you still can.
Come on, you don't really believe the monster's real, do you? It's probably just some prankster with a better costume.
Or the more obvious explanation, lizard people. He tells the legend of the lake monster and how the settlers of the town came across an old lady in a cave with a unique name.
Grubwort was her name. Wanda Grubwort.
That sounds like an STD Harry Potter would get.
Yeah.
When the settlers refused to leave, she created the lake monster, but they got revenge by going Joan of Arc on her ass. But hell with that, let's continue to see how catching someone from a van can lead to an obsession so creepy Pepe Le Pew would say slow down.
Hey, Shaq, what you doing?
Oh, nothing.
A fair amount of these jokes do get some laughs, until you think about how disturbing they are. And then they get even more laughs. Daphne sees Fred showing off his 5-iron to some ladies, which does not sit well with her.
Hey, Daph.
Well, this should result in an interesting...
You are not gonna believe what I found in the security footage.
Okay, we'll get to that later. Hey, remember when we had a dog?
Yeah.
Looks like we have 2 pranksters on our hands.
If you zoom in right here, we can see who's inside that cloak.
You can?
Look, it's coming into focus.
It is? Well, even if that didn't happen, what would you have seen? Aha, it was unrendered Tron effect. Actually, it was Velma who accidentally poured her drink all over the equipment.
I'm really sorry, guys. I'll tender my resignation from the group if you wish.
That's a bit of a leap. If that's how mistakes are punished around here, Shaggy and Scooby's heads would be on pikes right now. Which I'm not convinced hasn't happened to Scoob, but it's been over 13 minutes and he has not appeared in the story. Fear not, though, this Depp-Heard relationship should tide you over.
So glad that we're on the same page.
Well, she's not the president of the drama club for nothing.
Fred. No, really. Is he anyone's favorite character?
Yeah, it is pretty messed up though how like, man, the movie's called Scooby-Doo, but yet he's barely in this one. But then again, you gotta remember, they don't have the budget anywhere near as the 2 first live action movies, so I guess.
Look into my eyes.
Oh,
Then
God.
look into those
What the
eyes. It's time to join the resistance, because Final Fantasy VII Remake integrates. Don't forget to check me out playing Kingdom Hearts Fridays from 6 to 9 on Twitch. We got content 6 days a week. Hope to see you there.